Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Abenyamonge Media for today's stories and detailed analysis from Kenya and all the four corners of the world.
Today is the Maandamano day, and as you can see right now on my screen here, is that the Maandamano is already begun in different parts of the country. Youths and activists leading those demonstrations demanding for the release of those who were abducted. But before I go to further details of this video, if you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or two, subscribe to our channel so that we can grow together. And for the returning viewers who have been coming to this channel to watch what we post here, thank you very much. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, the president, while speaking in Norway, had promised that he was going to put an end to this abduction. But yesterday, as late as yesterday, we still saw people being abducted in the city center of Nairobi. The video circulated of two young men screaming and they were abducted and taken away. And that thing has anchored a lot of youth, and a lot of activists are coming out to demand for the immediate release of those who have been abducted. And having not been released up to this time implies that maybe we can be pressing the government, but maybe even the government is not aware of where the other youths are. Maybe they are aware of a few, the others are not aware of where they are, and that's why they have not been released. But at the end of the day, the demonstrations have begun. Youth coming out to protest. We remember that at the beginning of the last week, we had demonstrations in Embu where they demonstrated against one of the youths who had been abducted. And these demonstrations began like this during the financial bill. People underrated the demonstration, but they turned to something big. So it could be better if the country, the government, acted fast to the release of those who have been abducted. And the youth had gone further even to try and investigate the sites where those abducted are kept, which of course they were not successful, which hasn't been successful. After some youths visited the suspected site, they were followed by vehicle. I shared that clip in my channel. You can watch it. It's the last video of this. They were followed by vehicle, which they say somebody was trailing them. And as we go on and on and on, these demonstrations are going to go on in case these youths are not going to be released. And I think it's for the first time after a long period, we're having people getting abducted and being taken to places that they don't know. Something that's not very good for democracy, something that is not very good for a country. As much as these youths might be doing something that is not very good or maybe is against some laws, they should be prosecuted in the courts of law. That has been the message from the church leaders, some politicians, message from activists, message from human rights, that these youths should be taken to the courts of law, unlike being abducted and being taken to places where they are not known where they are. And we remember that a mother also who his two sons were abducted ended up also in hospital because of stress, and we saw him crying on television and demanding for the release of these his sons, and requesting the government to ensure that his sons are back and safe. Others, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be hearing for you today the ongoing Maandamanos, and we have seen actually a lot of people coming out. And right now, any Subaru vehicle that is being seen is being suspected as that of abductors, and people are demanding to see who is inside, what is inside, and it's because it's one of the vehicles that is being used to conduct the abduction. The Kibet bull who was abducted after leaving Okiya Omtata's office, you can remember very well, outside was a Subaru that was parked there and waiting for him, and immediately left that office, he was abducted. That's why the Subaru boys has been referred by Rigathi Gachagua, who came out to say that the ongoing abductions are being conducted by people in government. He even revealed that in the 21st floor is where this operation is being conducted from, and even gave a name where he said Mr. Abel, but not give the full name, who is a cousin to a senior government official, is the one who is leading the operation of abducting Kenyans. A message which a lot of Kenyans believe is true because Rigathi Gachagua has been in government. Anything he speaks with some insight because he has some people in government, he was in government, and he knows some of these things. But at the end of the day, nobody has been released. We don't, and that one is the what has led to these demonstrations that have begun today. You can tell me what you think in the comment section about these abductions. Do you think they are leading the country to the wrong direction and they can turn the country into something very worse? Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.